Hello, hello, friends. Hope everybody's having a lovely day today. The weather's really nice. I was outside a bit earlier, and now I have my curtains open. It's super bright in here. I hope tomorrow when I post this, when you're seeing this, that your weather is nice too, and I didn't just jinx it by saying that. Great. Today we have Symmetrical Heat by Adriaan Lausberg. Normal 9x9 Sudoku rules apply, thus the numbers 1 through 9 should appear exactly once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Thermometers. Numbers should increase from the bulb, the circle end, to the tip/end of the thermometer. Sounds good to me. We have a bit of classic Sudoku here, which is going to be good for my practicing. I was saying a bit at SudokuCon, I wanted to practice more of my classic Sudoku, like scanning skills. So this will be neat for that. What do I see so far? As always, I forgot. As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description, as well as a form if you'd like to submit a puzzle, and a link to a playlist with 150 more of these, however many I'm up to now. Like 200. There's so many more videos on that playlist if you'd like to see other Sudoku puzzles. How do we want to get started? We do have a ton of given digits today. I see some ones. I have 1, 2, 1, 3. Some 4s. I shouldn't double click. I should work on scanning and like count them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s. That's fun. 3 6s, it looks like. And 3 7s. And a little bit scratching my desk. We have 1 8 and 1 9, I think. Oh, yesterday during stream, Loba pulled everything off my desk. I think she got like up in the wires and got freaked out and like tried to run, and everything except for my monitors fell off my desk. It was a very cool moment. It was a very cool moment. Let's see. We have some thermometers. What do we know about thermometers, right? If a 1 is on a thermometer, it's definitely going to go on the bulb. If a 9 is on the thermometer, it's definitely going to go at the end. I also have to be careful with like 8s and 2s and like other numbers close to the extremities. No, close to the extremes, maybe. Let's think about that. A lot of these thermometers have a 4 or 5 right in the middle, which is very cool. This one's only a length of 3, so that's fine. I actually want to start with this one because I just noticed 1, 2, and 3 see this. So I could start with a 4. I won't use a 5 at all, but maybe this could be a 6. And then if I wanted to use a 7, I can't do that. 8, and this sees a 9. That's actually the only way it's gonna work. Ooh. Ooh. Really, the lowest this can be is a 4. The lowest this can be is a 6, because it can't be a 4 again. These aren't slow thermometers, right? Nope, they increase. And it sees a 5, so then I have to jump up to 6. I can't do a 7 here, so this has to go up to 8. Perfect. Sounds good to me. I actually didn't think to check, is there really any gimmies with Sudoku? Like, can I place a 5 in here already? That would be interesting, but something like that. Okay, so now what do I get that I've placed an 8, 6, and 4, right? I could place an 8 up here. I'll go ahead and corner mark. What about 6s? I also know an 8's not going to be on this thermometer, so I need to use an 8 somewhere else, but I think I only have 2 8s right now. 6s, I didn't have very many. I know that one of these needs to be a 6. This can't be a 6 because of this. If this was a 6, this would go 6, 7, 8, 9. That might work. That might actually be okay. Okay, 4s. I have a 4 down here also. So I do need a 4 up here as well. This can't be a 4. This can't be a 4, so this will have to be a 4. So this will have to be a 6. Wow, this just has to go 7. Whoops. 7, 8, 9. Very nice. Okay, so now what do these get me? Now I have some more 6s. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a 6 on this thermometer. And I can't use a 7. Could I go 6, 8, 9? I can't. So 6 is gonna be one of those spots. I'll look at that in a moment. I have a 7 here. I actually have a lot of 7s now. So a 7 in here. Oh, actually, yeah. There are some gimmies just from the given digits. Look at that. I have to put a 7 right here. Down here, I need a 7. Not sure yet. I also got an 8. I'm kind of jumping around. I don't really have a system. This isn't very good. I can't put an 8 here, and I can't put an 8 here, so let's make this an 8. A 9. Do I have more 8s first off? An 8 will have to go down here somewhere, and I can't put an 8 on this part of the thermometer because there aren't enough digits after 8 in this puzzle. So let's put an 8 here. I'm getting more limited with this. Okay, I also got a 9. I don't have too many 9s. Yeah, these are really far apart. They both, like, see this box, I guess. A 9's gonna go there or there, that's fine. I have an 8 now, so this can be an 8. This is not an 8. This has to be something smaller than a 5, so a 1, 2, it wouldn't be a 1. This would be a 3 or a 4, both of which seem fine. This would need to be a 1, it can't be a 2 or a 3 would work. That looks fine. Again, I said I was going to practice my classic Sudoku skills. I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I'm seeing a lot of things all at once, and so I'm not really working through it very methodically. I'm kind of just wherever I notice something. Okay, let's go back to looking at thermometers because I think that's a good place to start. I can't use a 5 on this thermometer at all. I can't use a 4 on this thermometer. I can't use a 7 or an 8. I gotta get Loba to stop scratching my desk. Okay, there's like a ton of things I could look at right now, right? Like I have some regions that are pretty filled in and some rows that are pretty filled in that would be nice to look at. I also kind of want to look at more of these thermometers. So let's look at the thermometers and then we'll do Sudoku after. This one, if this is only a 4, this would have to be a 2 or a 3, both of which look fine. And then if this is a 2 or a 3, this would have to be a 1 or a 2. Both of which seem fine. I have some low digits in here now. After a 4, this could be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees a 7, 8, and 9, and a 6. So let's just make this a 5. Now I know I have a lot of 5s. Like I can put a 5 here now because of this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I need 2 more 5s. A 5 is going to go here. And then where do I get a 5 in box 2? It's going to be right here. Perfect. That's all the 5s. Okay. This thermometer, this needs to be something lower than a 5. It can't be a 4, but it could be a 1, 2, 3, it looks like. After a 5. It can't be a 6, 7, or 8, so this needs to be a 9. That doesn't change anything else. I have pencil marked 6s and a 1, 2, 3. This thermometer doesn't have anything on it. This still could be a 1. At the lowest, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like. I think all of those options are fine. Okay, so at the highest, this could be a 9, an 8. This would actually be 7. But then this can't be a 4, 5, or 6. Oh, I think the only thing this can be is a 3. It sees a 1. It can't be a 2 because there aren't 2 numbers lower than it. And then it sees a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it can't be a 9 because of the position on the thermometer. That's neat. Meaning this has to be a 2 and this has to be a 1. So this will be a 2 and this will be a 3. This will be a 9. This is still fine to be a 4 or a 7 as long as it's bigger than 3, right? Let's see, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hi, Loba. Do you see how I'm choosing to give you attention when you're being sweet and nice and ignoring you when you're scratching the desk? Do you think maybe you should stop scratching the desk? I think that might be a good idea. Oh wow, is this really a 2? The column, the only thing I don't have is a 2. Oh, so this needs to be a 1. This is just whatever's left in the region that's hopefully bigger than a 2. A 3. It's just a 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay, thermometers are getting pretty filled in. If this is a 3, this has to be a 4 also. Missed that. If this is a 2, this has to be a 3. 1, 2, or 3 are still fine here. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 6 then for the column. So if those are the numbers I'm choosing from, I can go ahead and say that the 6 will have to go here. This won't be a 6, this won't be a 6. There's no way this can be a 1, and there's no way this can be a 3. Okay. Does the row... Nope. This could be a 1, 2, it could be a 2, 3, it could be a 1, 3. Because all of those are also smaller than 5. Okay, more Sudoku. What else we got? What's a pretty filled in spot? This maybe? I still need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This sees a 2 and a 7. So I have a 1, 6, meaning I can say what this is, which is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That doesn't help me so far. If this is a 1, 6, this needs to be a 2, 7, but this is a 2, so this is a 7, and this is a 2. Didn't tell me anything there yet, but this is a 7, so this is a 4. Oh, actually, this is a 1, so this is a 6, and this is a 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This column, let's do that. No, I like this one better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This needs a 1 and a 3, it looks like. Don't know about those yet. These are pretty low. This needs a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it looks like. I don't know about that yet. I don't have 1s or 8s in these regions, in these rows. Oh, wow. Okay. This is going to be a lot of things still. 1, 2, 3, 8. A 1 can't go here, so 1 has to go here or here. This can't be a 2 or a 3, so it is an 8, meaning this is a 1, this is not a 1. The only place 1 can go in the column is here. This becomes a 3, and this becomes a 1, so this becomes an 8. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 9, so this is a 9. This can't be a 3, so there you go. This is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 2, and this is a 3. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This needs a 7 and a 9. Here for this column, I still need a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these 1, 2. And this will be a 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Very nice. You solved the puzzle. The solution is correct, like this puzzle. Very nice, making me work on my classic Sudoku scanning there. I liked the way there was one thermometer I wanted to bring up after the puzzle. That was really neat. There was this one where just the only digit that works there is a 3, which really forces the beginning of that. That was really neat. And there was something else. Oh man. I loved all the given 5s and how some of them were in the middle of the thermometers. So it kind of told me, or like even a 4 in the middle, told me that, oh, that ended up being really small still, actually. Oh, look at that. 259 is really extreme there. Very nice puzzle. There was a lot of scanning. And again, oh yeah, I was going to say, there was so many different things I could have looked at. I'm trying to, with my scanning, to focus on one area at a time, and I didn't do that at all today. I definitely was still like, oh my gosh, there's so many things to look at. Where do I even begin, right? But I'll get better. I'll get better. There was, at SudokuCon, we were talking about, like, not really covering it up, but kind of thinking about it, like, if I were to cover up 2/3 of the grid and only look at one section, I think that would have helped me, and I did not do that, but we'll try again next time. Very nice puzzle. Let me know how y'all did in the comments.